Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 18 of XCom 2. In the last video we went and took out one of the alien facilities which reduced the avatar progress a little bit. And it's been about a week since I played, so I'm going to have to settle back into this. I'm just trying to remember what I'm actually doing at the moment. We're working on Gauss weapons. We are working on the Skulljack. We have very little in terms of supplies. We're also working on clearing a power relay and lots of other stuff going on. In the meantime, we are just going to go back to the geoscape because there's not an awful lot else we can do. We need to pick these supplies up, definitely. Skulljack has been completed. Now we can do skull mining. As if the Skulljack itself wasn't invasive enough, Tygan has conceived of a more thorough means of extracting information from Advent Soldiers' chips. This new skull mining technique could lead to new intel gains from our enemies and could even grant access to hidden alien facilities for the purpose of sabotage. I can also upgrade our Skulljacks to significantly enhance the hacking ability of any soldier carrying one. Well, that certainly sounds like something that we should have going on. So how do we do that? Is that something that we need to do in engineering? Is it a proving grounds thing?
I've never actually had one of these Advent burgers I keep hearing rumors about. No one really
skull mining, 75 supplies.
When was the last time you even saw a cow?
We do need to work on blue screen protocol. That'll be very useful for us against robotic enemies, so let's get that going. And let's go back and pick up these supplies. We're definitely going to need some supplies. We're very short at the moment. That's all of the supplies collected. New stuff available. We'll ignore that for now. So, what do we want to do? We could go and get ready to make contact with West Africa. That would certainly allow us to take out another facility. And the Avatar project is getting sort of quite high. We can get one more contact. Are there any ones that we'd be better off taking? I mean, it'd be nice to get this one down here so we could get the South American thing going on. We could go down here and get some Illyrium crystals, but I don't think we're in a big rush for those. I think we're going to go and make contact with West Africa at this point. Just so we've got another facility that we can raid.
We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
More of these we can get rid of, the better.
I think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing.
So, Gauss weapons are now complete. That allows us to build the mag cannon and the Gauss rifle, which is basically the Grenadier's weapon and the sniper's weapon. New research available Illyrium. I've just spoken about those. So we could work on the Berserk. Well, we haven't got an awful lot to do. This is nice and quick, so I think we'll
fearsome creature,
do the Berserker.
long referred to as a Berserker, is clearly a genetic relation to the other mutant species we have encountered in the field. For reasons yet unknown, this particular variant is unique in that it is altogether consumed by what can only be described as blind rage, a thirst for combat, unlike any other creature we've encountered.
Okay, so we'll leave that as it is. We'll go back to the geoscape.
With the research advances we've...
Actually, we won't, because now we've got a little bit of money. Actually, I do want to build a power relay. I want to build a power relay here. What else are we working on? We want to get the shadow chamber at some point. We need to build the shadow chamber. So we definitely want to get the power relay in here. How are we doing on wounded soldiers?
Maybe she can help us out restocking the bar.
We've got 5 people wounded. Advanced Warfare Center. Could do with an engineer in here. We've got 3 engineers who are all busy. We definitely need you in the resistance comms for making the contact. We could move you out of there. This one is almost done though. I think we'll just wait for that power relay to be done. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Seems to make the most sense to me, so we'll carry on with this. power relay is now done. So what we can do now that we've built that gives us a fair bit more power. We can go and put you into the Advanced Warfare Center, and that'll reduce the time it's going to take people to heal up. So that is a good start there. Hopefully people won't be out for too long. And let's keep trying to make contacts. We might, of course, get like a guerrilla ops or something like that in the meantime. Got a couple of people who are recovered. Blue screen protocol has finished. Allows us to build EMP grenades, which are very, very useful against mechanical or robotic enemies. But what we're more interested in are the actual blue screen rounds. They're going to be very, very useful against robotic enemies. Skull mining I would like to get. We've built a skulljack. We want to go, before we do any of that...
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
Build items. We definitely want at least 1 blue screen rounds. And which one of these do we want to go for? 150 and 150. We can't afford both. We tend to use our pistol on our sharpshooter more than anything else, and we do tend to take 2 grenadiers, so I think going for the mag cannon is going to be better. That leaves us with 53 supplies, which I don't think is enough to build or to do skull mining. No, not quite. We're a little bit short on supplies. We could, of course, go to the... I've got a plan for this. It's probably a terrible plan, but it is still a plan.
New regional contacts.
So now we could go and unlock this one, although we're kind of full at the moment. So we want to try and knock this one down. We could go to the black market. We'll just quickly nip over to the black market and see if there's anything useful over there we can grab. If we can get some extra money to do some extra upgrades, then that's what we will do.
Market is open.
So let's see what we could sell. Don't really want to sell a lot of these things. Sectoid corpses, we could get rid of a few. We could get rid of a few Advent officer corpses, I think. Muton corpse, we can get rid of another one. I think most of the other things I do want to keep. That puts us up to 33. Now, what could we buy? Anything useful? We could actually buy some supplies for intel. We don't have a lot of intel though, so that's probably not a good thing to do. Although 131 supplies is quite significant. And that would allow us to upgrade our sniper rifles. I'm tempted, but we need to keep that intel. Oh, we've got a guerrilla op, so I can't go and do the one I wanted to. Okay. So destroy the alien relay would give us some supplies, and that reduces the retaliation counter by 2 weeks. That could be useful, because I've got a feeling we're going to start getting chrysalids soon. Or we could do one that is moderate difficulty and gives us a ranger and counters a hidden event. Or we could do one that gives us another scientist and decreases... Well, we don't want supplies being decreased, do we? Next resistant supply drop. It's only the next drop, and it would give us another scientist, although we've done most of our research. I'm tempted to just try and do this one and reduce the retaliation counter. That hidden event could be a little bit worrying, because I just have no idea what that is going to be. Don't really want the reward, though. Don't really need the reward. And decreasing supplies given. Is it worth having that extra scientist? We don't have many. I think we need the supplies though. We're going to go for the New Mexico one. That might be the wrong choice, but having more supplies means that we can build more facilities, we can build better weapon upgrades, armor upgrades, and stuff that's going to be useful to us.
We'll need to have one of our troops equip the Skulljack for use in the field if we're going to make any progress towards our current objective.
Now, I don't think I want to use the Skulljack on this particular mission. I want to save that for doing one of the alien facilities, because I think that is going to make life a little bit easier for us. So, we've got a lot of people here who we probably don't need. Let's go and see who we want to bring along for this. I think we'll bring the usual guys. We are going to need a... Shadowhawk is still wounded. I think we'll actually bring Voodoo for this one, and we will save Afro for the next facility that we're going to do. Now then, we've got ourselves a hacker. We could do with another grenadier. Well, a grenadier, because we don't have one at all. And let's get another grenadier. We're very short on grenadiers, actually. I have to take somebody a little bit random, I think. Okay, well, we do have a grenadier that isn't completely a scrub. Also, for some random reason, Marbazir, your weapon is the wrong colour. Let me just change that very, very quickly. There we go. Seems to match. You are shaken. Got 0 will, which is a little bit worrying. Could we give you a combat sim? Give you focus, give you 11 will. Why not? It's still terrible, but... Do we want to upgrade your weapon with anything? Prefer to give these to some of the other people. We could give you an auto-loader, give you 1 free reload. That's quite a useful thing to have, I think, on a grenadier. Don't really need the repeater. Is there anybody else I could give a repeater to who doesn't already have one? What about you? Do you have a repeater on your weapon? It's not going to let me just change your weapon colour as well. That might have been my own fault there. What do I want to do here? Edit. Customise. Weapon colour. And of course the weapon colour shades don't match the armour shades. Why would they? Weapon upgrade then. Yeah, you don't have anything. I think we give you the advanced repeater. Seems to work very, very well on our specialists. And we do have a superior auto-loader. First 3 reloads in a mission do not cost an action. That might be useful for, I don't know, a sniper. In fact, what have I got on my weapon? Advanced scope and a hair trigger. That hair trigger hardly ever fires. Let's go for the 3 reloads. I think is going to be much more useful. Okay, so I think that is our team. Now we need to decide what we are going to take along. We definitely want to have some grenades. Might be worth taking an extra med kit. Let's take one on the sharpshooter. In fact, we are going to take blue screen rounds on somebody. Let's go ahead and make sure we take an extra med kit, because I think we're going to need that. We are going to need to take blue screen rounds on somebody. I think we might take blue screen rounds on Marbazir, as terrible a shot as he is, although he does have quite a few grenades. I think what we are actually going to do is give you a couple of 5 to 6, 3 to 4. Now, our plasma grenades are actually better at the moment. We'll keep you with the grenades. We will give you 1 acid grenade, just because. And who do we want to give the blue screen rounds to? I think we'll actually give the blue screen rounds to you. Not going to bother with the schooljack yet. Don't think we need to do that. Of course, we do have 2 grenadiers. Could give the blue screen rounds to you. Gas grenades we don't really want. Your aim is 69. What's Marbazir's aim? Marbazir's aim is 71. I think then we'll actually give Marbazir the blue screen rounds. So I need to take them back off you. So you can have the venom rounds. Yeah, you can have the venom rounds. Marbazir can have the blue screen rounds. And you can take the acid grenade in the normal slot, because the plasma grenades technically are better. So we've got a couple of medkits, got a mimic beacon, got a flashbang, got venom rounds. Would I prefer you to have just an extra grenade? I think I would, over the venom rounds. Right, let's go. Let's start the mission. It is going to be a timed mission, but I think we can deal with that. It's a destroy the relay mission, so it shouldn't be too painful.
Across an odd series of transmissions coming out of this region, and we've narrowed it down to a hidden alien communications relay transmitting to the Advent network. We can't pass up.
So neutralize all enemies, destroy transmitter.
Latest operation. So we're moving in to take out that relay.
Hopefully keep Marbazir alive and not take any damage so we can get his will recovered.
And destroy the target.
Okay, here we go.
Menace 1-5. The communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target. Our position is concealed.
Okay, so we've got 8 turns, which is not surprising. Fully what we expected. So let's go and start having a look and see what we can see. Haven't spotted anything yet. We could potentially... Right, how far have we got to travel? That's not too bad. We can make that in 8 turns. It's not too far away at all. So let's start moving some people up into cover. And start sort of scouting around.
I've got enemy movement here.
Right, we've spotted our first group. We have ourselves a Muton and a Stun Lancer and a normal guy there. We could potentially set up into a position to ambush these guys. We are going to have to take them out, so it makes sense to try and do so. There isn't a lot of good cover on this particular map. Not sure if I want to put everybody on Overwatch either.
Confirmed.
Of course, we don't know which direction they're going to move in, which is another problem. There's a Zumo. Where can we move you up to? Behind that cover there.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Now, do I want to open fire or do I want to just let them come to me? They may not move at all, so engaging them early might be the better idea. Can Marbazir hit them with anything? They've got very little armour, but we could launch a plasma grenade. And we could hit all 3. We could definitely do with a couple of Overwatches, so I think you're going to Overwatch. I think you're going to Overwatch. So let's open up with a grenade on these guys. Should hit all 3 of them. Should do some decent damage too. See where they scatter to. There we go. So that's their armor completely gone. Their cover's out, so they'll activate now and they should move. Don't know why it's saying use the Skulljack. I haven't brought the Skulljack with me. I prefer to do that on a mission where I don't have a timer, so that's why I'm planning on doing that on the... nice. That's why I'm planning on doing that on one of the facilities missions. It's a shame we missed that shot. If that shot would have hit there, we'd have killed them all. We can take a pistol shot with Voodoo. It's only a 52% chance shot, but we'll take it. And it's a kill. Good. And they've dropped some loot, so we're going to start moving towards that. I still have some movement left and I am concealed, so I'm going to start heading in that direction. And you can start moving up towards it as well. I think we'll move you up to that. That's not cover, actually. I thought it was cover, but it's not. Should be safe, though. We haven't spotted any more groups. Stuff be blowing up, but that's fine. Okay, good turn. Very good turn. Let's keep in cover where we can.
Moving to designated position.
We are concealed. It's risky, but let's go and get the stuff. We'll be standing out in the open, but we shouldn't be spotted. And what do we get? An Illyrium core, an advanced hair trigger, and another Illyrium core. Oh, better than nothing.
I've got it.
We haven't spotted another group. We do want to be careful moving forwards. But we have got to get into here and take the wall out. I mean, we might be able to snipe it from a distance if we can get close enough. So we can certainly start moving a little bit further forwards with our sniper. Because you can just shoot it with long watch from a mile away. Which is always good. Let us take a Zumo. We'll see if we can hack that terminal over there and see what it'll actually give us. Let's keep moving towards the house. 7 turns. I think we've got plenty of time. So if we were, for example, to hack this, what would we get from it? Would it be anything useful, and what would be our chances of doing it? Let's have a look. 83% chance of the soldier gaining squad sight for 2 turns. It's risky, but we could do it. Or the squad gaining squad sight for 3 turns. This one's probably more useful. Let's give it a go. Don't fail me, Kyle. Oh, Kyle. Failed me, Kyle. Nearby enemy groups being alerted to our position. Well, that's unfortunate. But still, that means they're going to come to us now.
Can't get through.
And if they come to me, it's going to make them easier to take out, so... Although, do they have to be... it says nearby. How nearby do they have to be, is a good question. So we'll move people up. We'll put people on Overwatch. And then if the aliens do sort of come after us, hopefully we can take them out. Always risky when you attempt to hack in case something like that happens. But, you know, it's worth taking the chance. I still think we can get there in plenty of time. We can destroy that thing. Let's do a few Overwatches. Yep, here they come, as expected. Another group of Advent. So they shouldn't be too difficult to take out. I say they shouldn't be too difficult to take out. I mean, that's of course assuming that some of our soldiers actually have a half-decent aim. They just sort of patrolled into us, actually. I'm not even sure if that group was activated by that failed hack. Come on, Marbazir, don't fail me. Marbazir, you failed me. Wow, everybody, your aim sucks.
Oh, come on.
That's a general notice to everybody, you are all terrible. Okay, Voodoo, what can we do with you? You don't have an awful lot going on here. You do have Deadeye, I'm not too sure how useful that's going to be. So, we might just take a normal shot. 47%, 44%. You can only see 2 guys, and our chance of hitting either of them is pretty naff. Although if we get a normal grenade, we could hit these 2, including the car. It won't... I don't think it'll take out that tower. It might take out that tower, actually. Not 100% sure if you can actually take them out, but I guess we're about to find out. Yes, you can. Oh, I thought that other guy was behind the car. I'm obviously going blind. Well, at least we can finish that guy off now. So, let's go... Actually, we can hit that guy for 92%. Let's go and take that shot with Matt. So, the car was providing him with cover. We only got a 6 on a crit. That was pretty bad. It's down to 1 health. That's a shame. Azumo, you've got a 93% chance of hitting that guy, but I'd like to move you up a little bit further forwards if possible. Do you have Hail of Bullets, which I don't think we need. 100% or 94%? Don't miss. I know it's a 94% and it's possible, but please don't miss. We didn't miss. Good.
Well, how about that?
Still got a fair few people that we need to take out. You've made your move. Marbazir. What are your chances of hitting that guy? Not great, basically. In fact, you can't even see him. So, let's finish that guy off. 80% chance. Please don't miss. Good. Maybe a little bit excessive, but it did the job. So, we've got an officer that we need to take out now. We do have ourselves somebody with a grenade. I'm not sure if he's going to get close enough to throw that grenade, though. Yeah, that's far too far away. We could take a shot. I think we might just Overwatch, though. And then I can't really go anywhere without being seen by him. I could move safely behind the car. Shouldn't see me from there. And funnily enough, I don't have line of sight on him. So I'm going to overwatch 2. Ah, we've got another group now. Another muton and 3 sectoids. 2 sectoids. I can math. Well, luckily I've saved the rocket launcher. So you are marking our medic. That is fine. You're also taking a shot. And you hit. You lucky bastard. Okay, now we need to get stuff doing. I think we need to go and shoot this guy in the face.
Okay.
This will give up our concealment, but that's fine.
They're on to me.
We have activated that group, which is not exactly what I wanted. I thought they'd already activated, to be honest. Although, they've actually stopped in a position that I find acceptable. 84% chance of hitting this dude in the face. Well, we did hit. Didn't get the kill, but that was significant. Now then, I think we're going to use our rocket here. And if we aim this well, we can definitely hit the muton and one of the sectoids. The other sectoid's inside. Might take out as much of the wall as possible. There we go. Gives ourselves an entry point to actually shoot at the target. And, Marbazir, what can you see? 52% on the sectoid. 22% on the muton. Those are your options, basically. You get a free reload. I guess we can take it. Don't normally like to rely on 50% chances to hit, but there are some times when you just have to go for it. And there are some times when it works. So that muton is potentially problematic. Let's just swizzle the camera back round again. Voodoo, what do you have a line of sight on? 84 on that sectoid, 37 on the muton. Well, let's take the shot against the sectoid. Please don't miss. Well, we hit. It didn't do a lot, but at least we hit. Could really do with getting a grenade up there. An acid grenade isn't going to be fantastic. We also could really do with killing that guy. How many more shots do we have? Just the 2. I think we've got to use that acid grenade. What range do we have on it? Not quite enough. Let's move you up to the car here. It's not sensible hiding behind a car, of course, but this should allow us to hit all 3 of them. Oh, one of them's dead. Well, we can hit both of them. That should kill the muton. And it may even kill the sectoid. Well, the sectoid will die on the next turn because he only has 1 health and he has acid burn. So the question is now, what do I do with you? Do I try and heal you up or do I try and kill this guy? We do have a grenade. If I move closer, I can pretty much get the guaranteed kill on him.
Absolutely.
And we'll heal up on the next round. So if this grenade can hit him... Ah, it can, but it'll hit me as well. Flip, I didn't quite have the movement there. What do we have here? I think I might just go aid protocol onto myself there, because that'll give me a free Overwatch shot. I still don't think that officer can do enough damage to me to kill me. Sectoid dies as expected. Acid everywhere, but we don't need to get right in the room to take that out. Now then, you're going to get shot at by me because I've got threat assessment. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. That was pretty much the best possible outcome. Now I'm hoping that was the last group of aliens. Obviously, they're calling in reinforcements, which we expect. But we can see the objective now, which means we can actually start taking shots at it. So, first things first, let us go and take a shot at it with Voodoo. Because you have a 100% chance to hit. And we do want to start getting some people healed up. Let's move you over here, and you can self-heal. So heal yourself. And people should be in a decent spot to do some damage. You can overwatch. We should be able to take these reinforcements out quite easily. We can move Azumo a little bit further forward. We do have... it's Haywire Protocol. We've got a Mimic Beacon. We've got lots of nice stuff we can use, actually. Marbs, who is shaken, should probably not be the furthest forward, but you can, of course, overwatch. And I should be overwatching too. I think staying in the full cover is the best option. We don't have to worry about the turn timer. We've got 4 turns left, which is half of the time. And we've already sort of half damaged the beacon anyway. Nothing to worry about in this group. Just 2 normal Advent guys and an officer. They're going to be nice and easy to take out.
We've got Advent here.
They almost landed in the acid as well. Not quite, but they are going to start moving now, which means we should get some free shots on them. Of course, Marbazir sprays wildly and misses. Oh, Azumo's Guardian ability fired and he got a second shot, although he did miss with the second one, which is unfortunate.
Come on, focus. The alien transmission is still active and we're running out of time.
I think we should be good here. I don't think we should have too many problems. So, first thing first, we need to go and kill this guy. Let's move up around behind him. And shoot him in the back of the head. 100% chance. Should be a kill. He is dead. Nice. And his legs go all twisty bendy backwards. That does now, of course, mean we've sort of ran out of ammunition.
Weapons empty, can't engage.
So, a couple more guys. First of all, I think I would... Well, you need to reload, which is unfortunate. So, you will reload. Which means you can fire your pistol. We'll shoot at the guy, because you're too far away to shoot at the objective with your pistol, which is annoying.
Missed.
We would like to kill this guy, if we can. We'd like to kill both of these guys. Let's go and move you around behind this tree. Now, before we actually fire, we want to move you away from the car in case the car goes boom. We can move you around here and flank this guy. Okay, so you are going to fire at that guy with a 95% chance to hit. Good shot. Crit to the face.
That's how it's done.
You're out of ammo, unfortunately, but never mind. Marbazir, we could try and get a kill for him. Let's move you a little bit closer. Probably wouldn't be a kill even if he hit. Well, it might be. We'll give it a go. It's only a 58% chance, but if we get a kill, it sounds like we hit. Didn't quite get the kill, unfortunately. That was just unlucky. Although we do have an 89% chance to kill. Please don't miss. Oh, there we go. We got the kill. Brilliant. So all we need to do now is take out the objective. That should have been all the reinforcements. A lot of people out of ammo. Not worried about that. Azumo is also out of ammo. So let us reload.
Back online.
And we'll just sort of overwatch because we can't really do anything else. It's the next turn. Matt should have a shot at the objective. And that should be enough to take it out. There we go. Always worth bringing a long watch sniper on these missions just for being able to do that. Only one person wounded. Obviously, I prefer if no people are wounded, but still. Marbazir actually dealt the most damage. I think that was mostly from a grenade. I moved the furthest, which makes sense. I mean, any concealed ranger is probably always going to move further than anybody else. A new record for enemies killed per turn. So, yeah, 90% successful shot percentage. Clearly that does not count Overwatch shots. Because we missed plenty of Overwatch shots. Again, few little derpy plays there, but I think it went quite well overall. And let us continue. Shame that our medic got injured. I think I'll wait until he's back on his feet before we go in and do the...
That's what you've shown them, Commander. Well done.
Yeah, he's gravely wounded. I don't really like that. I'd like him to be back before we attempt that next mission, but we'll see what happens. You were going for Shredder. We can give you suppression. We don't think we have many people with suppression, so let us go with that. No more promotions there, unfortunately. Shame that you are gravely wounded. So, got some stuff.
The limited resources available to you, Commander, you have still managed to exceed my expectations.
Marbazir has recovered from his will problem. We have low intel. We are quite aware of that. Who's wounded and for how long? So, Gizmo, you're out for 8 days. Shadowhawk will be back in 2 days. Pyro will be back in 3 days. Yeah, we could really do with another specialist who is more of a healer. Medical protocol, revival protocol. Okay, so Hijack, he can do. He's, I don't know why he's called Hijack, because he's more of a medic. He's got Phantom as well, which is quite nice. So we'll probably bring him along on the next mission. Get another promotion for him as well. That'll be quite cool. I don't mind that too much. Most people should be back in the fight in the not too distant future. We've got 292 supplies now. I think we should definitely go and build ourselves the Gauss rifles. Because let's face it, we had a few shots with sniper rifles that could have been kills if we'd have done slightly more damage. Is there anything else that we need to build? I don't really think there is. Let's have a quick look in the proving grounds.
But I've made headway interfacing our equipment with the alien technology still embedded throughout the ship. Most of the primary systems are
Would
now
like to get
operating on
skull
the
mining.
combination of our technology and theirs. My hope is
We
to
also know that we need
worlds
to
from
build the
something
shadow
new.
chamber. I want to get the side chamber built as well. Engineers, we only have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're using them all. We've got to keep that one in resistance comms. We need to keep the one in the advanced warfare center just to get the healing done a little bit quicker. I would like to be able to clear out this debris very soon.
Anymore, even with the spokesman lurking in the shadows.
We're not doing anything in the proving ground now, are we? Yeah, there's nothing going on here, so we can move somebody out of the proving ground. Advanced explosives I would really like, though. I think we're just going to start working on advanced explosives,
We're finished, Commander.
because that'll really help things out. Let's just go back to the geoscape. Oh, we can go and investigate this intel. Might be able to get it. So, yeah, we still need to build the shadow chamber. Now then, let's just have a quick look at potential dark events. 5 weeks until the next retaliation. That's fine. Maybe we can get this intel. Minor breakthrough with the Avatar project. So that's annoying. So we definitely want to start doing some stuff to remove breakthroughs.
Commander, the aliens are still moving forward on the Avatar project. Taking out that facility would deal a serious blow to their efforts.
The minor breakthrough is actually at the facility that we're going to attack. So we'll be removing 2 progress. So that's actually... I like that. If we'd have done that mission first, if that would have been the mission that I've just done, then the chances are we'd have only removed 1 progress, and that minor progress might have been on another one that we couldn't actually get to. So I'm actually quite happy about that. We'll definitely want to be doing that as our next mission.
I've made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
Well, we've finished the Berserker autopsy.
As if the typical
So what does that
mutant
give us?
wasn't aggressive enough. This hulking beast
So it gives us the
seems dangerous
overdrive
even in
serum.
death.
What is that? The overdrive serum
More than happy to
boosts the
dispose
soldier's
of
nervous
once
system,
our
resulting in
biohazard
greater mobility and significant damage resistance for multiple turns. Can only be used once in combat and removed from the soldier's infantry permanently once activated. So permanently, that makes it sound like it's a consumable. You use it once and then that's it, it's gone. That doesn't seem very good. And also, it doesn't say how many... I mean, what's multiple turns? Let's start on the Illyrian research then.
Immediately, Commander. I'll contact
Not a lot of
you
point
when I
doing
have a
anything
full
else, which is
report
why I didn't
of
really
it.
need another scientist, because I figured that we were already quite a decent way through the research that we were doing. So let's carry on scanning here. Hopefully we can get it done before there's another mission. Be nice to get the intel.
Strategic resource
And there we go, we've got ourselves 49 intel. It's not brilliant, but it's decent enough. And I think what we need to do now is go and do this next. Advanced explosives is coming in 3 days. It's tempting to wait for that, but I'm not sure that we can afford to. It's something that I'll give some thought to between videos. So let's just get back out of here and just go back to the Avenger. So that is all for this video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying XCOM 2. I'll see you guys next time, and until then, goodbye for now.